Today we're going to cover the Dorian scale. Now, Dorian is basically a minor scale. Well, it's based on a minor scale, but it has a note alteration that sets it apart from the natural minor scale and creates a unique scale and unique sound. And to give you a quick just a general overview of the difference between the two scales, here's the natural minor scale. Now here's the Dorian scale. Quite a subtle difference between the two, isn't there? So once again, just to quickly highlight it. And Dorian. So what's happening here is that instead of playing this note here, which is the flat 6 of the natural minor scale, we're making that note sharpen it, so we're getting this note here, which is over here, as you get a better view of it here. So we're turning the F note of, in this case it's the A minor scale, and that's your flat 6 would be the F natural. I'm going to make that a sharpened 6 or a major 6. That'll turn it into an F sharp instead. So we get a really unique sound. It's almost like a sort of a blend between major and minor. Having said that, with the exception of that note, it's pretty much almost exactly the same as the natural minor, because we have the flat third down here. We also have the root, obviously. Then we have the flat 7 here, and then we have the 5th and the 4th, and the second down here. But the one note that sets it apart is this note here. That's what really creates this unique sound of Dorian. And there's a lot of famous songs that use this kind of scale, so it's quite common in popular music. So anyway, this is what the scale looks like when you play it over 2 octaves in one position. Okay, so just like we did when we were covering the harmonic minor, there's a little bit of position shifting going on here, but it's the same deal. Once you've practiced it a little bit and you've memorized where the different positions, the different points where you have to put your fingers, once you've memorized that and you've practiced it a little bit, you should be able to pick it up, and it will be second nature to you. So anyway, let's get straight into learning how to play this scale. So just like you do when you're with the minor and the harmonic minor, the first string is going to be first finger on the 5th fret, and then we're going to have the third finger on the 7th fret, then 4th finger on the 8th fret. It's 5, 7, 8. Now on the A string, we just have 2 notes we're going to play. That's your D and your E. So for this, we have first finger plays the 5th fret, and then third finger plays the 7th fret. 5, 7. So we have 5, 7, 8 on the low E, 5, 7 on the A string. Now we're going to have to switch over because we want to get that F sharp note for the Dorian note, and we're going to have to move back. So what we're going to do, we're going to zoom where your finger position was last when you're playing that note there on the 7th fret of A. Now we're going to move the hand position down half a step or a fret down, and now we're going to move that position over to the D string, like that. And I'll play, first finger plays the 4th fret on the D string. That's your F sharp Dorian note right there. And then second finger then plays the G note, your flat 7, and that's on the 5th fret. And then we play the root on the 7th fret using our 4th finger. That's 4, 5, 7. So far, starting from the bottom, we have 5, 7, 8 on the low E, 5, 7 on the A. Then we move over half to the fourth position and have 4, 5, 7 on the D. So now let's move on to the next part of the playing the second octave up. Now the good news, it's the exact same thing as we did on the D string. We're just going to play that on the the G string now. So that's first from the 4th fret, second on the 5th fret, and 4th on the 7th fret. 4, 5, 7. And so now we're going to have to change positions again this time. So we're going to move upwards this time. So we're going to keep this position as it was. Now we're going to move it up a step. So now we're back on the 5th position. And now we're going to move up to the B string. Now we have the 5th fret on the B string, and that's getting played by your first finger. It should be being played by your first finger. If that isn't correct, then go back to your position that you were on the G string, and then try that movement again, up half a step, and then move down to the next string. And with that, you should be on, with your first finger should be on the 5th fret of the B. So that's your next note. The next note we want after that is your F sharp again, back to the Dorian note, and that's going to be played by your 3rd finger. That will be on the 7th fret of B, and then you want your pinky 4th finger to play the 8th fret on your B. So that's 5, 7, 8. And then to finish off, we have 5, 7, 8 on the high E. First finger, 3rd finger, and 4th finger. Just like you did down here on the 6th string. It's the exact same thing. And that's your Dorian scale. And just remember, when you're coming back down, that you're just doing the exact same movement, just the other way around. And then you're good to go. So again, let's just quickly review the Dorian scale.